Okay, so this is an offline stream, but I just really wanted to give this another go. So I've deleted a bit more space for us over here. Let's shuffle up our tiles. Neither have got production, 4 credits and a point. I think I like the versatility of this one. So place that there. 4 credits, and then this one is, I don't know, what is that? At the end of the game, score 4 points for each set of 4 different upgraded structures. Count only buildings that are connected and tunnels that are adjacent to a city. Okay, sets of each. Yep, so 4 points for each set of upgraded, and this needs to be reverse board. Shuffle up the cards, and we want 6. Build a city for a discount. During production, one of the upgraded tunnels adjacent to a connected city may produce 1 credit, 1 count, 1 science instead of 1 credit, 1 point. That's quite nice. Everything else is an immediate effect. Credit for a card and a science. Well, I like the yellow production. We don't have much in the way of resources, so we're probably going to have to come over here to get resources. Oh, this is the wrong board. There we go, yep. Come to get resources and steel plast and kelp over here, so I think possibly these 3. You can come here, play the action card to get a credit, and then refresh it. Be able to build a few tunnels, and with some built tunnels, we'll be able to build a new city as well. This is a very good card to build 2 buildings on expansion sites for free. Probably want to pick that up at some point. In terms of the end game, symbiotic cities for 2 points, biomatter. At the end of the game, gain 3 points for each connected city that has at least 1 building of each type. It's worth a lot of points at the end of the game anyway, considering it also ties with our brown metropolis. That's probably a good one to go with. Maybe trade surplus. Okay. Yeah, let's get rid of these 3. And we'll go up here first of all. So this card played. Oh, I should block off these spots. We're going to come up here. We'll use this ability first, so we can play an action card. We use this one for a credit, and we'll take a kelp and a steel plast, and then using the action we can flip this back. We will then build a couple of tunnels. So if we build 1, 2 tunnels here, 2 credits, 2 steel plast. Move these closer. Build a tunnel and another tunnel. That gets us a kelp. and we're playing this card with it. Perfect. So if we want to build a city then, we need more steel plast, so we'll have to come to this space. Gets us 2 steel plast and a kelp. And the location, oh, we should be drawing cards just in case it affects what we're doing. I don't think it were to be doing. That is not a sentence, is it? Whenever you use the depicted action slot to upgrade 3 structures, you may pay 2 scientists instead of 3. Fantastic. Yes, we want that. Yes, that works very well with this upgraded centre. So we definitely want to be playing this green. An action to get 2 cards and a kelp is reasonable, but we definitely want the city right now. So we'll play this card. Lets us build a city for a discount of a credit, which for a normal city means it's 2 steel plast and a kelp, and we will actually gain a credit. Oh, we need our starting city. 2 steel plast, a kelp, and gain a credit. Fantastic. So that is the first round. Move this up. Get rid of the other tokens. Move these round. We didn't go up on the track here, so we need 1 more card, 1 for us, and it is number 23. So that is 5. We will once again block this. And what is our new card? Kelp for credits. It's quite nice. We do have an action card we can use again. I want to use this green action so that I can get the benefit of it. So desalination plants would get us credits, but tunnels also get us credits. We want a couple of kelp, which would mean playing a red card. A couple of kelp farms to start us off. I'm not sure I want this red card, whereas I know I definitely want this green card. Let's go ahead for this space first. And we will just spend 2 credits on 2 desalination. We'll take this space, so at least we are generating 1 kelp anyway. And this is generating a kelp and a science if we upgrade a tunnel, which we should be able to do. We draw 1 more card. That's not red, it's a shame. At the end of your turn, you can spend a credit. Not really too bothered. Let's could use the immediate effect. 2 kelp is still sufficient for getting 2 what are they called? 2 farms built. We'll get a bit more. We can get a science and a steel plast and another steel plast from here and get some credits. That seems good. We get a science, steel plast, and flip this for a steel plast as the action, and then using this card, it's 1 kelp, 3 credits. Pay 1 or 2 science to upgrade 1 or 2 structures. Okay, so that's again just a very nice way of doing upgrades, which we want to do a lot of. We don't have any science structures at the moment, but we can build them. Now we've got 2 steel plast. So let's go ahead and do 1 set of building. This is just an action card. It'll come down here. Let's go with those labs first. 1 and 2. It's because we are generating a kelp here. So if we build a farm here and then in one of these spaces, it won't produce this time because we probably won't have a dome here. But at least we are still generating 2 kelp, which is what we'd need to feed them. Get 1 more. Another green card. An action to get science and a credit, which is quite nice. Bring our tokens back. Move these round. And we need to block space number 9. Yeah. Okay. So I think we want to do an upgrade. And we can get one of these green cards out. This one, this action ability would be quite useful. We use the green here. We can spend a science to do an upgrade, and we'll flip a tunnel. Then we're at least generating this production. And we will draw 2 cards plus 1 for the end of the round. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, amazing. No reds. That is tragic. When you upgrade a tunnel, gain a credit. Pay 1 credit or 1 science to upgrade a lab. We've just got better actions. I mean, this could be a lot of credits for us if we want to upgrade everything, so that could be useful. So probably not this one. And which other one? The action for this or an immediate benefit? I think the immediate benefit. Okay. So if we were to come and do a yellow action, we could claim this card, which is a permanent ability. We could get a science and a kelp. And then when we choose an action, we can use this action. Oh, that's 1 or 2. Yeah, this one lets us do multiple. It is still two science for 2 upgrades without having to go to this space. So let's do that. We'll spend the 2 science for 2 upgrades, and if we upgraded a desalination plant, we'd get another, or we'd start getting some biomatter, or we could upgrade 2 labs. Gets us the plasteel and science, and we want a lot of plasteel, these buildings. So let's do 2 2 upgraded labs to start us off using this action. Another green, 2 credits and a card. I think I might grab some science with this yellow space. We can keep this action card and just get 2 science. Oops, this is round 3. Okay. When you build a connected city's second desalination plant, gain a credit. Well, we want to not do that, so that's probably not a card we're going to worry too much about. Okay, but now at least we've got 2 science, so hopefully we can come to this spot next round as well. So we'll move on, bring our tokens back, these round, and again, no federation, so 3. We could do an immediate effect. It would effectively get us 4 cards. We'd get a science, so we could do an upgrade. And then we could get rid of this card. Unfortunately, we have lost this opportunity. Yes, we should have got round to that last time. I was too worried about this. We're getting 1 biomass and 1 from here, so we do have enough to sustain these 2 and keep our kelp, so it's not the end of the world. I don't like this card. I'm not keen on this card. So let's go for it. We'll take a science and 2 cards. We take 2 cards and 1 for the end of the turn. Should get some nice options, hopefully, for these. And we can spend that science for an upgrade. We could upgrade a tunnel, that would get us a point every turn, and we start generating, or would get an additional credit now as well. Or we could go for more biomass production, which is probably pretty useful. So let's upgrade one of those desalination plants. Excellent. So what do we have? If you have at least 2 connected cities, gain a steel blast. If you have at least 1 upgraded tunnel, gain a kelp. Immediately turn a steel blast into science and a credit. Build a structure of your choice and advance 1 space. That's pretty nice. This card's going. As an action, 2 credits for a tunnel. Don't mind that. This one's definitely going. If we want to do a yellow for these upgrades, because we can upgrade 1, 2. Oh, we can only upgrade 2 things. We could build a dome if we had the 2 steel blasts. So we'd need a red action. And then we could come here, but then we're not upgrading. Could do a tunnel. And we'd get this immediate effect with the tunnel here. We could do an action to build another tunnel. or upgrade. No, we don't want to upgrade because if we come up here, we can do it. We can do 3 for 2. And that would be 1 tunnel, 2 tunnel, and the desalination. And we'd gain a steel plast using this card. It depends whether we just want to grab the kelp or have the option to build a tunnel. I think getting a kelp might be pretty reasonable. If we come here, no, because we don't have the steel plast to build a tunnel. Yes, that's a shame. Okay, so I think it will have to be this spot then. Or we could grab one of these now. Yeah, let's grab one of these out now. This one costs 2. We could build 2 buildings on expansion sites for free, and they can be our farms. So which red card would we want to play? Definitely not this one, so we'll get rid of that. We don't necessarily want to build lots of tunnels, but having the option to do it without needing to go to these spaces might just be useful. So let's go to this one and this one. No, is that too many? Yeah, we can keep this one. We can chuck it in a second because we're picking up this card and then we're over our hand limit. But that's another problem. So immediately get, as an action, 2 credits, a kelp and a card. That's pretty good. Cost you 1 to play it, but whenever you build the second tunnel on the same turn, advance a space on the Federation. Well, I think we've decided this action's quite good. And that can go, I think. We want to play this card here. We do the card effect first, so we need to pay 2 credits. We can build 2 buildings on expansion sites for free. We want a farm here and here. And then we can spend 2 signs to do 3 upgrades because of this ability. So if we upgrade a tunnel, we get a coin. So let's do this tunnel on credit. Farms get us points. So they're not necessarily essential right now. So we'll do both desalination plants, both. Oh, that's not an expansion site. That one is. So we can place 1 more here of some kind. So yes, we've got 1 more upgrade to do, so we can upgrade the farm here. Everything on this site is upgraded, plus a tunnel, and we have 2 upgraded and a tunnel. So another farm would be 2 sets. It's also 2 cities with 1 of each, so that could be some decent points there. Yeah, I feel reasonably good about this. That card is spent. And that is our 3 actions before we go into production. Let's bring our tokens back. Move these back. So production, we have 1 unupgraded, 1 upgraded, so it's 2 kelp and a point. For desalination, they are both upgraded. So that would be 2 credits, 2 biomatter, and a kelp from that spot. The labs are both upgraded, so that's 2 plasteel, 2 science. And the tunnel, so one of them is going to produce a credit, biomatter, and a science, and the other is a credit and a point. We have, we've done the production card, so we flip these abilities back. We should have 1 final card before these disappear. Follow those up, and we get 1, 2, 3 cards, and 1 on 108, so space 9, which is blocked, so the upgrade. So production, we have to spend 2 kelp to support these 2 cities. 1, 2. We've ended up with a lot of kelp because we ended up doing the free farms. So we should be okay to hopefully upgrade a few. So you may use one of your action cards. If you've got at least 2 connected upgraded labs, gain a science and a steel blast. Whenever you build a symbiotic dome, you have a discount of 1 credit. That's pretty good. They do generate 2 points, which would be 4 points by the end of the game for each one. Potentially more if we take that card. I think we do want to build... Oh, we've got this card as well. What's this? We want more steel blast, so this card seems pretty good for that. As an action to upgrade, no, to build a structure and go up on the Federation track. Seems quite nice. So probably not this card. Just doing an action card though is pretty good. We could get a tunnel out. 2 credits, which would save us a steel blast, basically change a steel blast for a credit. We could get a tunnel and then connect here to get another couple of credits and a steel blast and a card. So I mean, that's 3 green cards. That's pretty bad, because really I only want to do 1 green action this time, which would be to build a dome here. We would draw 1 card, 2 cards. I mean, building desalination plants isn't the worst thing. And that would get us a card, yeah. So let's go here first of all with this green ability. And we'll build a tunnel straight away for 2 credits. Connect here. Gets us 2 credits back. Kelp, steel plast. 1 point on the Federation track. At least we can get rid of this pesky marker for 1 turn. And 1 card. +1 at the end of the round. And as the action... Oh yeah, that was the action to do the tunnel, so we'll flip that. And then we can build a dome, and we want a symbiotic dome here, which is biomatter, steel plast, 2 credits, and a kelp. Right, so what do we get? Instant effects. Getting a card and a science is pretty good. I would have 4 science, which could be double upgrade here and an upgrade here, but we do need more buildings built. If we were to come up here, we could get 2 more labs. Get a lab in here, so we're getting 1 more steel plast out of it. And a lab here. Seems pretty good. We'll spend that credit. Keep that on top just for a second. So goodbye 1 credit. Hello science and a card. And we're spending two steel plast, 2 labs, 1, 2. It's gonna be pedantic. Sit there properly. Yeah, close enough. Nice. This one then is steel plast and some credits as an action. I think we'll come here again. Science and a steel plast. We'll draw 3 cards. 1. Oh, we were supposed to get rid of 1 card. That could be this one. 1, 2, 3 plus 1 at the end of the round. And for our action, we will use this ability. Yes, to upgrade 2 buildings for 2 science. We've got this new lab we can upgrade. So that's 2 upgraded labs. And we'll upgrade this lab here as well. One of your cities doesn't require kelp, that's okay. Pay 1 science or credit to upgrade a farm, build a thing. Quite like this to build 1 more farm here will be okay. That is our 3 actions though. So we went up on the track, so we know we're not getting blocked. What actions can we do? Can't do the other upgrade. We've got a lot of kelp, so actually just coming here Don't really want to trade. If you have at least 2 kelp, gain a science and a card. We do have a lot of science, but no, we're going to generate loads of science. Maybe just saving a kelp. Come up here. Would be good to get another tunnel here. One of these yellow ones for double science, double tunnel. Don't want to do 2 reds, possibly 2 yellows. We could claim this action and then just upgrade. We've got 1 tunnel, we're going to be building 2 more tunnels. No, we haven't got the steel plus 2 tunnels. Unless we do this green action. Which would get us a science and steel plast. We could build, no, we can't build a dome at the moment. We could build 2 desalination plants. And we're a little low on credits again, so grabbing resources first. Yeah, it gives us more steel plast. Let's get rid of 1, 2. I like this option. Are we going to play it now though? Let's take these 3. So if we go first of all for this here. We don't have that doubled? No, that's not. That one's a double, this one's not. So we could upgrade this farm. I want to do a triple upgrade next time, so that's not the biggest issue, so maybe just this one then, to build 1. We'll spend a kelp. And build a farm here. And we can get a steel plast and science, and we can do an action. Could be to upgrade a lab, but they are all upgraded, so I think let's take a steel plast. Yeah, 1 more steel plast. Not a great action, but steel plast is good. Get 1 more card. We could go up on the track, which isn't hugely useful, but at least it stops it being an issue. We do have a kelp farm now, but come here for 2 tunnels. And we go up on the Federation track, so we're not blocked. That's 2 steel plast, 2 credits, and we want to come here. So a kelp and a biomatter as well. That's one space and 2 spaces, because this is a cheaper city to build. We get a refund on that. Through connected labs, gain a steel plast. That's pretty good. Let's use that straight away. We could come up here. We'll claim the steel plast, because we do meet those requirements. And then just build a normal dome for 2 steel plast, a kelp and a credit. Build a dome here. Gets us a credit and a steel plast back. Move everything around. We did only yellow actions, which is a bit weird. So count for science and credits. I do want to do a red action, but we'll get no benefit from it. I'd like to do this action. Let's play a green card for some desalination plants first. So we claim this action card. The desalination plants are credits actually. So we could only build 1. Pretty terrible. Actually, we didn't do this, did we? We didn't do the other action, which would have been to build something, so we could have got 1 desalination plant here by using that ability. Second part of it. So I want to upgrade this tunnel. We've got lots of science, so it probably makes sense we do that triple upgrade first. So let's just do that and claim this action card. We flip this one, we will get 1 credit because it's an upgraded tunnel. We have everything upgraded here. Let's upgrade a desalination plant here. That's better than the benefit from Kelp Farms, so that'd be 2. And we've only got 1 upgraded kelp farm. So that's holding us back on our bonus at the moment, so we'll do that. We've got 2 upgraded kelp, 3 upgraded tunnels, 3 upgraded desalination, and 4 upgraded labs. Okay. We get another card. And it is yellow. If you've got at least 2 steel plast, gain a steel plast. We could come here and just claim the resources. Not the most productive way to use this though. We haven't got the credits to play out one of these action cards this round. But we would make a decent amount of credits soon. In terms of kelp farms, we could build a couple and just lose out on taking one of these bonus effects going up here. What would we potentially do though? Maybe claim one of these? Yes, we've got the option of a colour. Kelp Farms will only generate us a kelp back. It's not the biggest thing to do right now. We've only got one steel plast, so investing that into producing a science. We're going to produce a fair amount of science, 4 science, plus the 3 we've got. I don't think we need more. And this science here, instead of 1 point. What else do we have? We've got action to upgrade, action to upgrade. So we could get the resources and do an upgrade. I think maybe we just claim some credits. We're a little bit low on that. We're going to get 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 credits. We need to build 3 more cities. That's going to cost a fair bit, plus maybe a couple of these and some tunnels. Yeah, let's just go here with this. We spend a kelp, we get a science and 2 credits, and then we can use a science to upgrade. And it's just kelp farm or tunnel. We'll do a kelp farm because we already have 3 upgraded tunnels. Though we do have these actions for upgrading a kelp farm, but we'll do that. And yeah, 2 credits. It's a shame. I was hoping we... Oh no, we get 2 cards as well. That's... Okay. 2 desalination plants for steel plast, or we go up on this track and get 2 cards. We are just about to get a load of new cards, so let's go for the steel plast. Didn't mark it. And we will claim a special card. We want this one. We've already met the requirement for 3 of them. We were going to get rid of this one and this one, because I do like those yellow actions. We've claimed a special card, but we will get 1 more at the end of our turn, and we go to production. So green farms, we have 3 upgraded for 3 kelp and 3 points. Desalination, we have 3 upgraded for 3 credits and 3 biomass. Labs, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 upgraded. 2 of them give 1 each. Steel plast and science, these 2 upgraded give 3 steel plast. 2, 3, 2 science. Tunnels. Don't think we need the added science or biomass. Oh yeah, we didn't do this added biomass. Actually, we are going to need, yeah, we're definitely going to need more kelp, aren't we? We're only generating 4 and we're consuming 4. So we'll go for this instead of one of our tunnels. The others, so the upgraded ones, we have 3, 4, 5 times production, 5 credits, 13, and another 5 points. And and one normal one for 1 credit. Oh no, this is a upgraded production. Instead of the point. And then we're going to get 2 credits. Okay. That's all our production cards. Refresh these. And we're going to spend 4 kelp. And with 1 symbiotic, we're going to get 2 points. Okay. One, two, three. If you've got 2 symbiotics, gain a point. Pay 2 credits, immediately perform an action in a red spot occupied by another player. You may pay 1 credit to use one of your action cards. Okay, that's pretty good. These move around. So we want to keep this card definitely. Pay 2 credits to immediately perform the action in a slot occupied by another player, and this one's the same. That can definitely go. What do we want? We want to build... We're going to need some tunnels, so we want a yellow card. We're going to want to do some upgrades, so we're going to want a yellow card. And that will let us use this action space as well. Placing out have to be a couple of labs because we're quite low on science, so maybe we'll keep this one as well. We can do this space and get kelp and maybe another kelp. Yeah, that seems pretty good. Get rid of all of those. And we start off with the tunnels using this card. So it costs 3 to play it. 1, 2, 3. 2 credits for the tunnels and 2 steel plast. We will go 1 and 2. At the very least we can connect to the other city spots that we're going to need. And draw another card. You may pay 2 credits in a science to build a farm and upgrade it. I like that. Okay. So in terms of upgrading, we've only got tunnels currently, which would get us a lot of credits. Let's see. We could pay 2 credits to get a couple of farms built. But we're going to need more kelp. We're going to need at least 3 kelp to build symbiotic cities with 3 steel plast. So I think we need to come here, and then we could use this action space as well. This does let us build 1 farm, 2 credits and a science. That seems pretty good. So we'll come here while we can, because it's going to get blocked next turn. I think credits into points is pretty good. This one we will spend 2 credits and a science for a farm graded. That doesn't look like it's got 2 tokens there, but it is. Yeah, these ones don't look like they're 2. It's telling me they're stacked at 2, and I've locked them when they are 2, but a couple of them definitely don't look stacked up as well as the others. So we've taken the special action card and used this. Yeah, that's fine. So then let's use... Oh no, we get one more card as well. A 3 steel plast to build a city. Unfortunately, we're quite short on steel plast. We could get 3 steel plast here. Or get some steel plast here, and then that's feasible. But I think we want to use our red action here with this. Oh, we need to get rid of one. Yeah, we'll get rid of that. We use our red action card. We get 2 steel plast and a kelp. So at least we've got enough kelp to build the cities we need. And then we can use this action space. So we can get a kelp and a steel plast. So actually, 1, 2, 3, yeah, we could use this card. Let's get rid of that one instead. This is the one we're using now. And which action card do we want? Maybe build a tunnel. We can have 1 tunnel connected here, then we only need 1 more. We're not flush with cash. Yeah, I'm not sure we need this. No, we took a kelp and a steel plast. 2 more kelp. Let's upgrade. We'll do 2 science for 2 upgrades, which we can flip 1, 2 for 2 credits back. So basically we paid those 2 credits to get a steel plast and a kelp. Seems fine. And that moves on. Now we didn't go up on the track. We need to block 12 of this space. We need to build a farm, and we've got a city, and we've got a green card. So let's use that. Costs 3 credits. We'll build a symbiotic city, which is a biomatter, steel, biomass, 2 credits. And place it here. That one costs 5 credits to build there. I don't think we're getting 5 credits from anywhere. Well, that was 1 credit. Wow. Yeah, I don't think this is a sensible tunnel. We should have built that somewhere else. 5 points is very nice though, if we can get it done, but I don't know how we're going to get 5 extra credits. I guess we're just going to be upgrading tunnels. Yeah, we can build tunnels and upgrade them. That might be our only way. We used this ability. Okay. You may build a city with a discount of a credit and a kelp. Okay. Would just be 2 steel plast then. So with this one, it would be 4 steel plast. And then we'd need 1 more. So 5 steel plast. We need to get 1 more steel plast from somewhere. That's certainly achievable. It saves us money. We could get a credit here by going up on the Federation track. Get this card played. Then we've got a yellow action. Also lets us build a city. And we could build this one. Yeah, let's see. So that gets us a credit. And we play this card. There's an immediate effect. So just a normal city is 2 steel plast. And then we'll go here. And for 2 science, we can upgrade 1, 2. 2 credits. And anything else? We've actually maxed out our upgrades, yeah. I think that's still worth doing because it's going to be blocked next time. That 2 credits gives us enough to build a city here. Otherwise, if we have to use this to do the upgrades, we aren't going to get very far. You need a yellow, which is this card. We get 2 tunnels. No, we need another steel plast. So actually yeah. We're going to have to play a red card. Could be here. You get steel plast and a kelp. And then pay the credits to do the upgrades, because it's going to be blocked. So that'd be 2 credits paid. 7 credits. Do the upgrade, do the thing. So we only need 2 cards that match. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We need the 3 credits we're going to get from upgrading 3 tunnels if we do it that way, which isn't particularly efficient. I don't want to really upgrade tunnels. What could we do instead? If we came over here now, we could get Got 4 upgraded labs. We need a new desalination plant, really. That's the one we're missing out on. Or we just have 3 completed upgraded sets. Which is 4 points each. We'd lose out on one set, basically. Which isn't the end of the world. Let's build the tunnels first then. 1, 2, 1, 2. Gets us 2 tunnels here. So this metropolis is connected, which is what we need. If we're playing... No, because we need the steel first before we can do that. That's why we can't do it in that order. If we came here... Get a steel plast. And a credit. We're getting all this stuff. That seems pretty pointless. I think maybe we just want to dump one of these cards to get the 2 credits. That might just make life easier. If we've got 3 cards left next turn, we can build 2 tunnels. Yeah, let's sell this card and we'll just get 2 credits and 2 cards, and I think that will just make life easy. We have all the options we need. Shuffle everything around. We did advance, so this can go away. And what have we got? At the end of the game, you may buy points by spending 1 science and 1 steel plast per point. That's good. I like that. We're going to have lots of science and steel plast. We only need 1 city, which we can do with a yellow card. The 3 steel plast. Or we've probably just got the credits now to do it the easy way. Let's do it the easy way. We'll do green action here. Play this. And we'll spend biomatter, steel plast, kelp, and 2 credits for a symbiotic city. And that's 5 extra credits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 points. Oh, which card were we getting rid of? Which couple of cards? What are you? If you're on the 3rd space, nope. and that one no, because we know we're getting the city there. We get this, which is at the end of the game, gain 1 point for every 3 connected farms. Gain a point for every 3 connected farms. 1, 2, 3. It's only worth 1 point. But if we use our yellow action up here, we can claim it and build 2 tunnels, which we need. 1, 2. And we've then got the option here oh no, we need to draw a card. Yellow. We could come up here and just build 2 farms, which would get us 1 more point. Or we could build a desalination. But nothing that lets us upgrade a desalination with an action. We won't be able to get it upgraded. So 2 farms would give us 1 more point. Plus it's 2 more spaces with a structure. So although we can't use this special ability, which is a shame. Because we've got no way of generating 1 credit from any of these. It doesn't matter which card we're playing, but 2 kelp. We have 1 here, 1 here. So at least we do have 6 kelp farms, so that's 1 additional point, and 2 with an added building. And that is as much as we can do. So final production and end of game. We have 2 kelp farms normal and 4 upgraded, which is 4 kelp, 4 points. We have 3 upgraded desalination for 1, 2, 3 credits, 1, 2, 3 biomass. We have 4 upgraded labs, 2 do this, and then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. We don't need to do this action now. So tunnels will be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 upgraded tunnels. So that's 11 credits, 7 points. We have 4 normal. A lot of money. 3 symbiotic cities is 6 points. And we have this 1 production space here for 1 more kelp, which we need to feed 7 cities. That's perfectly correct. Yeah, that's all that production, isn't it? So, end of game. We actually have a fair few scoring objectives, which I think will be serving us pretty well. Let's bring this card down as well. So, the Metropolis tile, sets of upgraded buildings. We have 3 upgraded desalination, which I think is the fewest. We have 3 sets of 4, which is 4 points each for 12. Done. Endgame cards, which are all of these. We have 15 credits exactly, which is A huge coincidence. For 13 points. Definitely had not calculated that. So that's quite nice. Cities with one of each type is 1, 2, 3 cities. 3 points each, so that would be 9 more points. We have connected farms. We have 6 connected farms. That's just 2 points. And we can trade in science and steel plast for a point. So we've got 6 of each, 6 points. Feels pretty good. Connected cities are worth 2 points. We have 7. That's 14. Cities with 1. Let me check. Maybe this is connected cities with no tokens, because I don't think we should count them multiple times, should we? Where's it going to be? Final scoring. Yes, 2 points for a connected city with no buildings, 3, 4 and 6. Okay, I think the first game I recorded, I counted that multiple times. So to get to a score of 95, we were pretty terrible. Let's take those 14 points back. What we should have, we have 1 city with nothing, which is 2 points. We have 1, 2, 3 cities with 1. That'd be 9 points. We have then 3 cities with 3, which are 6 points each. That's 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's 18. And then everything else converts down into credits. This is 1, 2, 3 credits, and these are halved, so that's 8. This isn't enough, so it's just 2 points there. So we have just made it. We had 4 scoring cards at the end there. I suppose only 2 of them were proper endgame cards, but still only just made it past. And definitely I need to put a footnote. In the last game we should have been 14 points further back, because I added all these points on the number of discs around a city, as well as connected cities getting 2 points. Instead of 95, we actually scored 81 on that first try, which feels like we're much further away from being successful. I think this worked quite well though. Bit more of a balanced engine. We still weren't flush with resources. There are definitely times when working out the order was very much a head scratch, which is nice. It doesn't want to feel easy. To scrape a win by 6 points here feels pretty good though. But yeah, I imagine multiplayer scores are going to be a bit lower due to the chaos of everyone taking actions and blocking your space, even though we flip this over. Yeah, so you just get all the resources. You've got an action card and special action. What's this? Get a resource and science. You've got more options, I suppose, a bit more versatility on your action spaces. Obviously there's 5 of each on here, but this is only 3 and 4 player. 1 and 2, you're still going to get a bit more chaos as to where the other player goes, rather than the predictability of the solo game. Yeah, very pleased. Definitely one that's staying on my wish list. Hopefully you've enjoyed watching the run through. Do remember most of my streams are going to be up on Twitch first of all before making the move over to YouTube, so do jump along and join in. Great to see everyone there. But until next time, do take care and bye for now.